Hello again. Welcome back to my channel.
Okay, so today is going to be a bit more serious, so please bear with me.
Now that I got that clear, let's get on with the video.
There's a saying that goes, it's harder for people to admit that they're not okay than them to pretend to be fine. Look at examples of Silly, Guhara or Jonghyun, just to name a few, not forgetting other artists around the world. We seriously treat these celebrities and idols as if they were objects we use for our entertainment and then choose to disparage them when we're upset or when we feel as though they're taking away the spotlight from other people that we support. I believe that there is a way to support people without having to bring others down. Lisa is a prime example of someone who gets hate that is more often than not unnecessary. It's almost become a trend to jump on this hate train of idols without looking at the bigger picture. There's so many names I could mention. We almost forget that we all had a dream or have dreams that we ourselves want to achieve. She was just 14 when she chased her dream all the way to another country without even thinking about the difficulties she would face along the way. I don't even think she realized that she would have such a big impact in this world that she's had today. But unfortunately, with such success comes so much hate, and for some reason, that hate seems to have intensified without any clear indication of why. See, every few years in K-pop, we have incidences of valuable human beings in the idol world taking their own life because of these harsh comments that people spread all over the internet without thinking about the consequences. Some people join the bandwagon of hate without even questioning their own views, morals, and even values. And fighting against mental health myself, I know how it feels to wear a facade or a smile behind the hurt and pain that lies truly within. People constantly praise Lisa on her positivity and how she doesn't let anything get to her and how strong she is. However, from experience, those are the people you need to worry about the most. It's already so hard for her to be in a foreign country without family and with such few friends. She works so hard to keep a positive outlook and be the best for her members, fans, and as well as her company. However, it may be hard for her as well. It seems like every few months she's bombarded with xenophobic remarks, degrading comments, death threats, and this overall hate towards her for being herself. It seems like she doesn't go out of her way to hate on others or to even address the hate. I think music is universal, and regardless of nationality or even geography, anyone can become popular and transcend these things. A prime example is how K-pop has taken the world by storm. Taking away from someone's talents and solely focusing on where they come from is truly disheartening. If we had to zoom into where people come from and exclude them from achieving or even acknowledging their achievements because of that, most of the idols and groups we support currently will not be in the positions of international success that they are due to such prejudice. Growing up, I always heard the saying, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. We need to realize that being behind a screen doesn't protect you from the consequences. If something were to happen, you would most likely feel the guilt as well. I'm sure you would be the first for you to talk about how much you love that person just to lessen that guilt. I used to read loads of articles from international Korean websites that used to seem like trustworthy and unbiased news that gave straight facts and aimed to educate and keep us informed. However, in the coming years, it feels as though they've become more biased and sourceless, encouraging hate and writing opinions rather than facts. It is damaging as these articles are still taken as reliable sources and cause so much misinformation and miscommunication within fandoms, which causes situations to escalate. A prime example being a news source with the initials AK, which wrote a very sourceless and biased article about an idol. And this ended up fueling xenophobic hate and comments towards Southeast Asians as a whole. In saying this, I'd like to note that they were not the first news outlet to write about this, but they did contribute largely to the hate as they have a great following. But honestly, how many more times do we need to see hashtags trending on Twitter and idols themselves seeing it for us to realize that this is enough? I understand that these news outlets are there to inform us, but if we are only there for monetary gain and forget about the emotions of real people, that is when it starts to become toxic. It is just as bad as fans who hate behind their screens and keyboards, as people actually rely on these news articles to inform them about current events. In saying this, I will no longer be supporting these outlets financially or even as an avid reader or fan. I call on others who feel the same to join the boycott without any pressure towards you, the reader, or any hatred towards these news sources or people involved in any way, shape, or form. Let's spread love and stop the cycle of toxicity in K-pop. Seriously, it's enough. I am tired and can't afford to see another idol go through what others have gone through in the past. Remember, being kind literally costs nothing.
Kinda said that you